hear that, purely by accident I'm sure, that some of your representatives may have been engaged in what could only be described as a faux pas.
A protest of people. They say they don't want the food to go into Gaza.
Oh dear.
They say, hold back the humanitarian aid.
Oh no.
The #1 interim ruling from the International Court of Justice for Israel to follow: keep the humanitarian aid flowing.
Contrary to that report, I am sure it was nothing more than...
Oh, Maddie. This is so awesome. And you had to go digging back for this little story, didn't you? Yeah, you did. This is great. So let's see what your representatives were engaged in not too long ago over in Dagestan. Yeah, well, looky here. Looks like they were stopped. It looks like they stopped a plane strictly so they can go in there looking for Jews. And look what I see there. That is a Palestinian flag. Oh, yeah. I thought this was just about Zionists. No, they actually stopped a plane at an airport to look for Jews, Matt. You're such a fucking momo. But talking about that aid that we're talking about, or rather you're talking about, let's talk about who truly is keeping it from getting to the folks that need it over in Palestine, even though we Jews, we Israelis, are trying to get it to them. Let's take a gander at that, shall we? Oh, what do we have here? Yeah, that's what we have here. Looks like your buddies are looting the trucks. Does that come as a surprise? Well, no, not to anybody. How about, would you care for some more resources? Or rather, some more sources that aren't quote unquote Jewish? Okay, well, let's show them to you. Here's another one, just recent. Here it is, where it shows that Hamas terrorists beat the civilians, Palestinian civilians, to take the aid that was intended for them. Here's another one. I got another. This one, I'm pretty sure you're going to find quite interesting. This one here speaks of the same situation, although it clearly states that children were used as shields while they were trying to steal the aid that was intended for Palestinian civilians. Wow. Surprise. No, nobody's surprised. But it's awesome how you try to form this narrative. And you're trying hard. I know you are. And this is funny because you know better. You've been to Israel. You know exactly how Israel functions, how Israel works. You know clearly there's no apartheid. I would challenge you to a live discussion on X lives, so you can tell me of how you witnessed the apartheid, how you witnessed the genocide, being that you've gone to Israel many, many times. I would love to hear your anecdotal evidence of such things. I know you won't, because you'll fail. You'll fail miserably, just like you are now. You can't even do this properly, Matt. Yeah. Anyway. Goodbye.